Or your RR407 pressure relief vents, or the owner manual of the GA 7011 71,075 130. Reclosing pressure vent safely, reliable, relieves excessive pressure that would otherwise create hazardous condition with a tanker car approved by the Association of American Railroad. Technical tags out, exploded view of the products, and safety, product storage, product handling, disposal requirement, installation instructions, operation instruction, maintenance instruction, testing instructions, troubleshooting, repair guard, replacement part, warranty, contact information. Your American Association approval of the PRD 129510, height is 9 inch, set pressure 75 plus or minus 3 psi gauge, 165 plus or minus 5 psi gauge, flow capacity, the 8586 square cubic feet per minute at 85 psi gauge, and then 13355 square cubic feet per minute. At 182 psi gauge, external spring design, all components constructed with corrosion resistant 316 stainless steel mounts of the AR standard 4-hole 6.25 inch bolt circle, 3-hole 5.5 inch bolt circle, 8-hole 10.25 inch bolt circle displayed in Appendix E of the AR manual. M1002, raised face design specifications according to the ASME B165 to ensure proper gasket seal with the non-Teflon line molds. Tefo seal or Teflon encapsulated O-ring seal with compatible with all landings of the packing group 1 and 2. Constructed casting hand poured using, and you can see the outer casing, and then you see the spring-loaded pressure relief valve, which is what we are reading a pressure relief vent. This is the pressure relief vent, and it shows the spring-loaded, has 2 spring cores, and it's the vent. Your exterior view of the product, one would be your blower housing 3 holes, which would be vent proper, low profile, and all. And this shows the pressure relief vent, and then it's it's external view proud, 165 psi gauge unlined. Alright, general safety. Warning, the device under extreme high pressure that could cause serious injury to death. The maintenance instructions set below the manual avoid injury, serious injury. Do not attempt to display the device unless you have been properly trained by Geared equipment that represents the tamper-proof seal that has been installed to prevent the disassembly of unauthorized personnel. Product temperature ranges from negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity range not applicable. Altitude range not applicable. Storage device upright in original container. Maintain dust-free environment. We recommend the storage valve to be retested every 6 months with the initial testing date be listed with the valve certificate. Product handling, follow OSHA practice for the lifting heavy objects. Disposal requirement to do spring pressure. Authorized personnel must disassemble the device before disposal. With extreme costs and authorized personnel are not present, please contact Goodard Equipment. Installation instruction. Remove the valve packaging. Insert the new clean gasket. Align the valve with the AR tank mounting flange. Girder Equipment recommends using the lubricated stainless steel stud, the non-bolted, nuts bolts device for the tanker car. A torque value of 45 pounds of torque plus or minus 10 foot-pounds. This guideline customer needs to perform their own torque study. Torque valve 45 foot-pounds plus or minus 10 foot-pounds. Note the guideline is the customer needs to perform their own torque study. The torque value of the 125 foot-pounds is plus or minus 10 foot torque. Torque. And then it shows the the cross. This guideline customer needs to perform the real. So you go the star sequence, which is the bolt across from with the starting bolt, followed. I don't know. Operation instruction needed during an operation. The safety relief valve opens to reset automatically. Maintenance check with warning the device is under extreme high pressure for the cause of serious injury to death. They do not attempt to disassemble the device unless they have properly trained by the girder equipment representative the tamper the proof of the shield that has been installed to prevent disassembly of unauthorized personnel. Follow the installation manual to prepare to avoid injury. O-ring gasket maintenance all soft goods replaced in the time of the regular maintenance requalification device. Fills is in service start to discharge pressure test. Replace the O-ring. Remove the plug and then install the disassembly T-wrench for the spring retainer through the plug hole. As an ensure the male threaded tool is fully engaged with the spring retainer. The tool should bottom out of the pressure poppet that's stopping the rotating into place. Tighten the nut by rotating the clockwise in the wrench. Clockwise with a wrench. After a few turns, the T-wrench should start the rave of the spring retainer and spring return. So this note, the window is visible after the spring retainer start lifting the spring. So before and then after, and with a T-wrench in play, the loosen of the set screw with the upper housing with the unscrew upper housing from the lower housing. After a few turns, the upper housing will detach. Remove the poppet. Move the poppet to replace the O-ring. Will be located either the poppet with the line or the AR407 vents. Lower housing unlined coated with the uncoated vents. Line lower housing, unlined lower housing. Alright, read some of the following steps. Steps 1 through 7 in reverse order. Note that the upper housing should be screwed in all the way during the reassembly with the set. The screws should be tightened back in place. Your test instruction, refer to the test instruction AAR manual M1002, Appendix A, troubleshooting and repair guide. If the device for the start to discharge test, replace O-ring, clean sealing poppet with the Scotch-Brite pad, and the device fails to repeat, clean the sealing poppet with the Scotch-Brite pad. If the device does not seal properly when sealing air with the clean the rag, install the new gasket O-ring. If the problem cannot be corrected, contact Girder Equipment representatives. And then it shows replacement parts, your O-rings and the gaskets, warranty. And this was a Goddard Equipment for your pressure relief vents.